At No Mercy, I'm gonna turn your world right side up. Like this.
You're taking all the fun out of my little game.
Just want you to know that I can play your game better than you.
Is this all you got, baby?
If you think you're the predator, come catch your prey.
Your time is coming, Randy.
How does it feel that the hunter's now the hunted?
Take me home. I'm ready to go home.
You are no longer the predator. I am the predator now.
Sacramento are all with the fireflies out. You got to see this in person to realize what a eerie feeling this is to watch Bray Wyatt enter an arena.
The eater of worlds, Bray Wyatt, who's been doing his best to try to outsmart and get into the head of Randy Orton, the Apex Predator. The mind games, well, they come to an end tonight inside the squared circle in the No Mercy main event.
Come on, Randy! Come on, Randy!
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 250 pounds, the Apex Predator, Randy Orton.
I can tell you one thing, Bray Wyatt is in Randy Orton's head. He's a small-time world champion, former Royal Rumble winner. Somebody who lived up to all the hype and all the potential that was looked at on him when he was in his youth, but he's never faced anything like Bray Wyatt.
David, can the same be said about Randy Orton being in Bray Wyatt after what happened on SmackDown Live this past week?
Absolutely. I mean, these guys engaged in mental warfare for the past couple weeks, and now we're going to find out which one of them is stronger mentally.
And physically.
And I mean, we know both of these guys can bang. That's a given. But we want to see the master of the mind game.
Yeah. last couple of weeks. The mind game's been going on all night tonight. You see Randy Orton look in the mirror and that distortion that look back at him. You see Bray Wyatt speaking in some type of tongue, singing in his rocking chair.
I mean, I don't have to consult the DSM-4 to know Bray Wyatt has some kind of psychosis. But then again, Randy Orton tells us, you know, he hears voices. They tell him to strike. So neither one of these guys is perfectly balanced.
Simulation hypothesis. Randy Orton, Bray Wyatt meeting in a major singles bout for the first time in their respective careers, and it goes down here at No Mercy. Remember, they were supposed to meet at Backlash, but Bray Wyatt attacked Randy Orton before the match. It was then Bray Wyatt and Kane in a no-holds-barred match where Randy Orton made his presence, but tonight you get it one-on-one. Bray Wyatt, Randy Orton, main event of No Mercy.
And you know, Randy said that Bray's afraid of him. I think there's something to that, because clearly that's why Bray jumped him.
Collar and elbow tie up here, which is a little surprising, John, when you know what... Oh.
It's not surprising, is it?
No. The upside down. Oh, and Orton already looking for the RKO.
It only takes one. We know that. It's what makes Randy Orton so dangerous. One RKO can change anything.
Victory tonight by each of these superstars would have to move them one step closer into contention for the WWE World Championship. Retained in that historic main event that kicked off the show by AJ Styles under triple threat rules, and Bray Wyatt bringing the fight to Randy Orton.
Bray Wyatt said he doesn't want to just win. He wants to consume Randy's soul. Whatever he means by that is anybody's guess.
Oh, double chop to the throat of Randy Orton by Bray Wyatt. Orton slams him down, and
Ronnie Garvin.
yes, stop. Shades of Hands of Stone. And Ronnie Garvin has the knee drop to the side of the face by Randy Orton.
That was in Japan, tag teaming with Bob Orton, Randy's dad, when he talked about this phenomenal athlete. He had a son in middle school, this Randy Orton. Randy has lived up to every bit of the potential that he's had. I've seen him develop into one of the greatest champions of all time. But for the first time, I believe, somebody has gotten in Randy's head, and that is Bray Wyatt.
At 24, Orton became the youngest person ever to hold the WWE World Championship, and Bray Wyatt has done his best to play mind games, but Orton now has him in his sights here, and oh, Wyatt!
His sister Abigail. That's where Bray Wyatt does not want to be.
Oh, and he just snaps Orton's neck from the top rope. We know how diabolical Bray Wyatt can be, but what makes him dangerous in the ring, John?
It's so unpredictable. When you talk about a capricious personality in Bray Wyatt, that's exactly the way he fights. Much like Randy Orton.
Yeah, don't forget, Randy Orton has been known to go to a dark place.
Oh, and Randy Orton trying to RKO, but he gets thrown into the announcer's table here. Things breaking down in a hurry in Sacramento. Bray Wyatt surveilling the damage.
Bray Wyatt get creative. Clothesline just wrapped around the side of the head of Bray. And again. Randy Orton surveying those stairs, trying to figure out, I think, what Bray Wyatt had in mind.
Oh! Wyatt sends Orton crashing into the barricade.
Wyatt mocking Randy Orton.
Both of these competitors, through their mind games, are fighting for dominance.
Bray Wyatt has defeated the likes of John Cena, Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns. On pay-per-view, would love to add Randy Orton to that illustrious list.
Randy's in trouble.
Bray Wyatt just stomping Randy Orton. Oh, short arm clothesline. A running senton. Will that be enough to put away the Viper?
Bray with a lackadaisical cover. I don't think Bray cared if he won right there or not.
No, Bray wants to punish him. You're exactly right, John.
Randy Orton retreating to the corner. Trying to clear out the cobwebs, blocks that shot, comes back with a right hand of his own and corks another and make it a series of right hands before Bray Wyatt stops him with a knee to the midsection. All of that weight into that splash in the corner by Bray Wyatt.
Watch Randy his entire career. I haven't stopped pressing. Watch Randy his entire career. It seems like he's a little off tonight. I think Bray Wyatt may have gotten in his head.
Randy Orton receiving 10 staples after losing to Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam, but returning, and you're right, he and Bray Wyatt have definitely engaged in mind games, mental warfare, but Bray Wyatt seems to have Randy Orton's number right now, David.
Yeah, he does, but don't forget, even if Bray has Randy off his game a little bit, all he needs is one RKO. He's got the one equalizer, the home run hit.
The one-hitter quitter, and now he's delivering a series of right hands, but again, Bray Wyatt going downstairs. That's right uppercut by Wyatt.
Randy was shaken last week when he looked in that storage bin or whatever it was that he had Bray Wyatt, and Bray Wyatt was gone.
Yeah, Bray Wyatt off his rocker in more ways than one, and now seemingly in control. They're on the apron, but Orton again blocking that right hand. But again, Wyatt, oh, DDT on the apron by Bray Wyatt. He's just toying with Randy Orton.
Fortunately for Randy, I think Bray slipped out of it a little bit, didn't get all of it.
And Orton able to kick out at 2. Another quick cover by Bray Wyatt. Rushing clothesline by Wyatt. Side press, and Orton kicks out. Wyatt remains in control.
He just continues to wear Randy down and slow him down, too.
You're right, David, just smothering Randy Orton right now. Putting all of his weight on the Viper.
WWE Universe trying to will Randy Orton back to his feet. But again, Wyatt attacking the leg of Orton. Picking him up, full scoop and a slam by Bray Wyatt. Showcasing some of his strength. Very methodical in his attack, but very effective is Bray Wyatt.
Bray Wyatt for the last few minutes has been in total control of Randy Orton.
Enjoying himself, surveying the landscape. When you face a field, Bray Wyatt. Wasted too much time, and there was no H2O in the pool for that senton as Randy Orton rolled out of the way. And will this be the opportunity Randy Orton needs to get back into this fight, David?
This could be his opening right here. He needs to take advantage of this. Bray's in a bad spot.
Randy Orton's been in enough big fights, championship matches, that he understands this is his opportunity. Bray answering punch for punch.
Yeah, they exchange strikes, and Bray Wyatt seems to have the advantage, the double thrust to the throat. Orton trying to sustain his offense now. Oh! And Orton explodes with that lariat, and another one, a hooking lariat on Bray Wyatt. Oh, that was well scouted by Bray Wyatt, looking for Sister Abigail. Reversal by Orton. Power slam. Tables have been turned. Orton goes for the cover.
That's the Randy Orton we've come more to know.
All right, Randy. You got to stay on him. Time to turn it up.
Physically grueling game of human chess between Randy Orton and Bray Wyatt. Orton looking for that draping DDT, but Bray Wyatt comes back into the ring. And they collide in the center of the ring. Wyatt looking for the opportunity to pin Orton. Man, I hate to even think of what's going through the mind of Bray Wyatt.
Figure that out, Marlo. You could write a book.
He is the Predator tonight, the Apex Predator of the Prey, but Randy Orton desperately trying to get back into the match. But Bray Wyatt now has him. Looking for that Uranagi block with a back elbow from Orton. Orton looking for that RKO, man. Quick counters of jackknife covered by Orton. Uranagi by Bray Wyatt. Back press. Is Orton gone? No. After weeks and weeks of mind games, rivalry coming to a head tonight at No Mercy. Randy Orton and Bray Wyatt. Who will emerge victorious?
Bray Wyatt realizes, even though he's winning the mind games battle, look at this, just landed Randy Orton, just stuck him. How much is it going to take to beat a 12-time world champion?
Are you surprised at all?
Picking him up by his jaw.
Are you surprised at all, David, by Bray Wyatt's assault on Randy Orton and how he's been able to sustain it?
No, absolutely not. This is classic Bray Wyatt. This is what he does. He gets in your head, he gets up, and then he doesn't let up. He just stays on you.
Bray with some obvious evil intentions.
Orton in the supine position on the steel ring steps. What does Bray Wyatt have in his devious mind? Oh, the running shot! First on the stairs. That will realign the spine and jack the back of Bray Wyatt. Randy Orton able to escape, but can he exploit this situation now, John?
Randy better exploit the situation.
Breaks the count, rolls back in, and gets back out. And Orton slamming Bray Wyatt's head.
Randy's going to that place.
Yeah, the voices in his head. telling him to mercilessly attack Bray Wyatt back first on the barricade. If the senton on the ring steps wasn't enough, Randy Orton continues to incur his wrath on Bray Wyatt's back.
You wondered if Randy could exploit the situation. There's your answer.
Yes, and it's all Apex Predator now on Bray Wyatt. Setting him up for his trademark. Oh,
he got it.
Right where he wanted.
He got him. Get ready. Get ready.
Yep.
Randy's about to go to that place.
This is the Randy Orton I was talking about.
Here he goes. This is a place Bray Wyatt does not want to be.
What the hell's he doing in No Mercy? Sister Abigail by Bray Wyatt on Randy Orton. Bray Wyatt beats Randy Orton at No Mercy.
Here is your winner, Bray Wyatt.
The hell is Luke Harper doing here?
Luke Harper appearing at No Mercy, but Bray Wyatt has just defeated Randy Orton. 1, 2, 3. Luke Harper, a member of the Wyatt family, appearing out of nowhere.
That's a reunion you don't want to see.
A Wyatt family reunion.
Randy Orton realized he's in a lot of trouble.
A momentary distraction cost him his sister Abigail sends Bray Wyatt to victory at No Mercy.
Well, Luke Harper never touched Randy Orton. He disappeared.
Right.
There's no disqualification.
A huge win, David, for Bray
He still
Wyatt.
wasn't part of the match. You can't just show up and crash a match.
Luke Harper just did.
But what a night here at No Mercy. Thank you for joining us for the SmackDown Live exclusive pay-per-view No Mercy. Talking Smack begins only on the WWE